everybody, I'm Adrienne and welcome to my channel. Okay, so today I'm going to do a happy birthday card and I'm using the floral stems from the September Hedgehog Hollow kit, and I've already stamped my images using VersaFine Clear stamp, and now I'm colouring them in with the Marvy Uchida watercolour pencils. So I'm not doing anything fancy. I'm putting my darker colours where I think the shading would be, so more in the middle, and then I'm using the lighter colour to draw the dark out and make it light at the end. So I won't talk all through this, I'll just be waffling, so you'll see me how I colour them in. So I coloured all of the images in, but I don't end up using all of them in the end. Quite often I'll do quite a lot of stamps together so that I can use them on different cards. Just while I've got everything out, it just makes it easier sometimes. And also when I'm using pencils, I like to have them sharp if I can, because I find them easier to control and do finer details with. Now I'm going to fussy cut out all of the images. I won't make you watch me do all of them. With this little flower, actually, I decided to use the Nuvo glitter pen that I had, just to do something slightly different. You'll see me here, so I just needed to prime it. I haven't used it. It's from one of the Hedgehog Hollows kits, so yeah, I wanted to try it out to see how that worked, and I just coloured over the top. To be fair, I probably should have left it, but it looked really pretty. Cool, so this is the last one that I fussy cut out. So this pretty blue paper is actually from the Hedgehog Hollow September kit, and I wasn't quite sure how to use it, so I ended up doing like a window type theme. That was what I envisioned in my head. So what I'm doing is I'm just folding it a little bit in half, just so I can get a line rather than having to measure the center, and I'm just doing that for all of them, and I'm just kind of cutting 1 centimeter off each side, just so that I'm going to have gaps in between all the squares, just to give it some dimension and differentiation, if that's a word. Nothing fancy. Cool, so I'm just placing them where I think I want everything to go before I start sticking things down and having to take it off again. And while I have everything out, I'm going to stamp some of the leaves again on the blue panels. So I'm using the Nocturne ink and the stamps from the Hedgehog Hollow, and I'm using this green embossing powder. It's a Nouveau brand and it's called Cool Jade. So I'm just doing that on all of them, just putting the embossing powder on and then putting it to the side. So now I'm just using a scrap piece of paper that I have in my stash. I think it's a Bristol Smooth, oh, it might be Nina Solar White. And just using the VersaFine Clear Nocturne stamp on there. So I'm just heating up the embossing powder, and now I'm using the scissors just to hold it so I don't burn my fingers, so just be mindful of that. And I find if I heat it up on the back, I think it's like 4 swipes, and then the front, it doesn't take long at all. And I also make sure that I'm putting my heat tool on for about 30 seconds or so before I start using it as well, to make sure it's heated enough. So I'm just cutting out my sentiments, just straight strips, and I find if they're smaller sentiments that they're easier to make sure that they're straight. So now I'm going to put some adhesive foam tape on the back of everything, and then I will put it all together. So thank you very much for stopping by and watching this video. I hope you get some inspiration for your next project, and I will see you back here next time. Bye guys.